we're gonna get into the first match here. Look at some picks and bans from Pizzelio and Sunbro. Sunbro had the first ban, and that will be Balcony. Shame, sad, a little sad, but that's all right.
Pretty usual for newer players to not like balcony as much.
Yeah, and some older players for some reason. All right. Anyway, the next ban, unfortunately, shall be Aquarium.
Now that's lame.
Yeah, that is lame. But the first pick is very much not lame. It is Tayen.
Ooh, Sunbro. Bring it in.
Yep. You can't have the shark. You can have
the Shoji.
Now the next pick, Pizzelio has picked Ballroom.
Pizzelio, a player after my own heart. Ballroom is the best venue. Don't at me.
It's a good venue. Very, nothing wrong with Ballroom. I've doubled Ballroom quite a lot myself. Second pick from Sunbro, Pub.
Pub's an interesting one. We don't really see that pick very often this season.
Yeah.
Probably the least popular of 3 of 5, even behind Terrace, which has been picked a lot in certain divisions. So.
Right, and the final pick, Pizzelio, going out in style with Courtyard.
Yay, Courtyard.
Woo.
Lost the chicken.
Yeah, in the worst way possible, but that's all right. Hopefully, we'll get there. And I am ready to go. Let me bring up the game and the scoreboard and whatnot. And all right, I am ready. Take it away.
Okay, so we're starting on Tayen. This is Sunbro versus Pizzelio, and we're gonna have some Alice as our spy. Are you ready, Opie?
Yep.
Cletus says he's ready. I'm ready. So welcome to another SCL EU cast. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. And we're immediately starting off with a bug. And it doesn't stick 4 at statues.
That's a lot of people at statues. I don't think there are enough statues for everybody there.
Okay, so we get a highlight, and it looks like it's just taking the moment to get every statue visitor highlight. We don't go for the cheeky swap. It would have been interesting there, because it's harder to remember, especially if you get a green test, who was at which statue, and there's so many statue visitors, and a big 51. This banana bread.
Yeah, really quick green banana bread, but it's just a fake. And luckily the SDA is in the other conversation, so we don't have to worry about that. There are some people who actually had real. The worst is when you do a fake for everybody, then the sniper knows, okay, that didn't matter at all.
It was particularly rough because he did a green banana bread. It wasn't like a white banana bread where the double agent had good 4 or 5 seconds to run away. He did a green banana bread, and the double agent split in that slight moment that it takes to do a green banana bread.
Yeah, the action test time. Luckily, the the double agent rejoins us, and we do get that second contact off, this time for real.
We're making a lot of progress here. I assume that we're going to come in here and do another flirt. This won't be a completion of the flirt, but it's a good start. We're at 80%. We can easily finish that off even with a white. We already have the inspect, and we've done 2 banana breads. From the sniper side, this is a lot of pressure. You want to make sure that you don't lose to someone doing these 3 missions plus Bug, for example, on Tayen. Bug is quite easy to do. That laser is like right over our head here.
With that, both the sniper and the spy knows it's very easy to get, that 3 inspects, flirt, and contact, and then just get a Tayen bug. So there's a lot of pressure to shoot someone who goes to those center statues. So we'll see if Sunbro can get a... Oh, that's a nice bug, actually.
So we have this bug, and it makes it so it's even harder to believe that that bug happened, because we have a book in hand. But we get the really sweet drive-by or reverse drive-by bug into this quick top on the flare, but we're not getting shot here.
Yeah, it's a really quick shot. Some snipers will, punish you for that, but not in this case. Sunbro takes the first spy win, going up 1-0.
Fantastic. That was actually just a really well played game. A bit hasty on some of the actions, but it doesn't really matter if you have that good of a bug.
Yeah, and Pizzelio for our next game is going to be mirroring Sunbro's character pick in Alice. The Shoji don't look as good though. For Pizzelio
I
on this.
agree on that. It's all left, Shoji. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Okay, we don't go for the immediate bug. Actually, we don't even take control,
Yeah,
but we do do the immediate statues. Maybe not by choice.
yeah. I think the AI put us there, and now we're like, okay, well, I guess I have to do these statues. So we're gonna take a sip. We're just gonna take these inspects. Of course, not full inspects. We're still getting highlight for them though, because most players do like to highlight just for going to statues. It's kind of a behavioral tell. Oh, we break a little bit of animation there, the statues down and then walking away really, really quickly. We'll see if that was noticed by Sunbro here. Um, we also do the instant talk into conversation, so
One thing that we
acting
want to
pretty
make sure that
spy-like.
we do as the spy is keep high suspects their alibis going, and Queen did start the game off with a middle statue. If we do a banana bread now, for example, Queen would be uh, framed as part of it. Instead, we're going to this bookcase. There's not much for us here. The microfilm will be the option, and
Except
we're taking
for
it.
green microfilm, and the shoji makes it so that that is literally invisible from the sniper side. The silhouette of the book's covered up with the silhouette of Alice, and there is just no animation tell at all. You just have to assume that it's done.
We've had a
Another
lot this season, and I'm not sure if it's
oh
purposeful, of Alice doing microfilms, and we're shot.
yeah, we're it looks like Sunbro did not appreciate our second insta talk of the game, and just shot us for it.
Sombro is quite new, but it looks like with that bug and this shot on the Instatalk, they've got some tech, and we'll learn more about them as we go on. Goodness.
Yeah, but that's Sunbro up 2-0, stepping into the second half of Tayen.
Okay, and we'll get this started. It's now small man on TN.
Oh no.
Hide your
Sunbro,
kids,
why?
hide your wife. He's coming for you in three, two, one, playing it.
Why would you do this, Sunbro? This is evil.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons why you do this. So you can go middle statue to start the game, is one of those reasons.
For the third time in a row, we're getting statues immediately to start off. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the early statues as Smallman, especially. You're just giving up a lot of invisibility throughout this game by going there and making the sniper aware of the fact that you're even in this party, especially when you started back in the back here. So perhaps there would have been a better option to just stay in that back conversation, wait for a good bug, see what we can get, you know, maybe flirt a little
Interesting
bit.
choice here. I figured we'd do the flirt first. Sunbro disagrees and he immediately takes out a green book. There's no shoji cover on the books though.
51%
So
flirt, it's looking pretty good for us.
yeah, if you're doing microfilm here, it's because it's a bad idea and there it's so bad it's good. Um, and that quick pull really implies that that's his plan.
Yeah,
It's also not using Smallman's advantages. Microfilm is going to be out in the open and there's no cover. Um, we're picking up this briefcase. This is not particularly legal. There's a difficult fingerprint on it. We fail it.
and well, we need to put this down. We need to put that down before them. But looks like we might just go back to the conversation to get another flirt off.
Yeah, you're
Only
really
a white
testing
this
your
time.
opponent's ability to notice that you went to the exact same spot twice, which is
We
very opponent dependent.
break our talking animation, just shove this book right into blue.
Pizzelio looks like he's seen it. The problem here
Oh
is
yeah,
it's Smallman.
there's some safety off going on here, and
There we go.
shot comes off. Smallman dies, as he should. Smallman should always die.
So
Uh,
I'm thinking, just based on what Sumbro did, I think he actually thought that he was caught for the microfilm, and was trying to do a bug and banana bread just to finish the game real quick, uh, as Smallman, and hope that his lack of height could get him a dance victory, for example. He doesn't stick the bug. The banana bread doesn't come off because Pizzelio's been trying to line up that shot for a hot moment there, and Pizzelio brings it back. We're 2-1.
yeah, 2-1, and Pizzelio on the spy side of Taeyon for the next game. As Queen, one of the deceptively shorter characters in this game, so definitely a strong character to pick on Taeyon. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, are we not starting off with end specs? I thought that was the policy.
We are starting off with a bug though, and it's completely, off screen because just Sunbro was completely zoomed in on the statues there. did not find an angle on that, and we actually leave the bookcase to do that bug, and it's kind of very illegal. But again, it doesn't matter as long as it wasn't seen. You can do all the illegal things you want, and if it wasn't on camera, it does not matter.
I've caught people for doing illegal things off camera, but I'm like, scene of the crime uh, really points towards you. Makes it a lot harder, though. Okay, we're getting back to our regular programming. Quick inspect here.
Yep, there's another inspect. I believe this is all 4 games now that the spy has been highlight for inspects. So the inspect highlights are definitely working. They're doing their magic. They have found the spy 4 to 4 times.
19%. You don't see that one often.
Yeah, it's a cross conversation. It's not quite the worst you could get, but it's out there. So we're gonna need at least 2 more flirts if we get 2 greens. Probably 3 if I had to guess.
I'm liking Pizzelio's camera movement. He's eyeing down this ambassador potentially, who
Well,
just did the
we've
green
already
bookcase.
bugged, so
But like I said, he knows about the print.
yes, the print is what the ambassador is good for now. Unfortunately, the ambassador goes to a statue that we've already been to. We've already inspected that statue, so we can't actually finish inspects by going there, even if we wanted to.
Pizzelio pulling out another book. We saw a microfilm a moment ago.
Banana
This
bread.
one would have cover if he goes and puts this in the blue bookcase.
Looking
Banana
for
bread comes off, it's white.
contact. Yeah.
SDA is in
Not
the
that
other
many
conversation.
lowlights. And yeah, both conversations are real. Not that many lowlights. It's a pretty good contact.
And now we'll see that the list hasn't been taken. It wasn't like a banana bread purloin by Alice, for example.
We're
You're
putting this
relying
back
on
into the
your opponent
correct
to know where
bookcase.
this book came from. This could look like microfilm, especially when you're putting it back that quickly.
Yeah. And we're gonna step in next to our ST again, hoping to get some flirts done. We have less than a minute to go. A green test brings up to 70% here, but we still
Yeah,
need one more
the
flirt so we can
time's
leave.
running low, but we do have options. We have a print in pocket, we have the inspects, and we can finish them up here. And then
Yeah,
we have 30% left in our flirt, which is just get close to them. Tan does have very small conversations. It can be quite difficult to stuff yourself next to someone, and you don't want to have to rely on a green flirt to win the
we
game.
finish our inspects. No, we're just killed for it. We're dead. And Sunbro saves the game by, shooting the person who went to all 3 statues. And into the next venue will be Ballroom. It's Sunbro up 3-1.
Okay. We're looking at Rocker. Some bro trying to run away with this game up 3-1 on Ballroom in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
And Ballroom is
These guys are
very much
hilarious.
like Taein. Yeah, just another statue visit. Just immediately more center statues. Getting a highlight for it, of course. But Ballroom is surprisingly very similar to Taein. There's a lot of occlusion. There's the pillars can block a lot of sight from a sniper, and so you can get a lot of things by. However, it's a little bit more subtle. On Taeyen, you'd think, the sniper will think, oh, I could have easily missed a bug. It's Taeyen, right? But on Ballroom, bugs are very strong themselves just because of how good they can be.
We just had a little sequence where we got all up close to the ambassador. We're in range to bug, but didn't bug. And then the ambassador tried to take a drink, but because we were too close, they didn't get a fingerprint. So we didn't get a bug, we didn't get a fingerprint,
Banana bread.
and we looked like we were trying to
This
get a bug. It
contact
it
is
was
not fantastic. There's
it
not
covers the
enough info in
purloin
this
though.
conversation.
We green the
Yes,
purloin
it does.
and
We green the Perlin and we're running away. We're looking to probably try to finish on flirts here. So this could be really good. There was a lot of lowlights, but if Pizzelio can't shoot just for the flirts after
list is
and
seen
try
gone.
to, yeah, they need to know right now that Sunbro is the spy, or else it's not
Well,
likely. Oh, and a wrong
he,
shot comes off
either
onto
missed saw the fade
side.
or just couldn't piece together the story with the green purloin. Just shoots orange dress for taking the list. How dare her?
And yeah, that's Sunbro up 4-1. The BB, not conventionally good, but again, did cover it up. Lots of low lights to be had, so the sniper was not paying attention to the reject, and Sunbro takes a win because of it.
This is a situation where, in my mind, the most common thing, you see the purloin go 10, 15 seconds after the banana bread. You gotta at least consider, okay, was the banana bread covering the purloin? And if it was, um, who would it be? Because orange dress here, taking this purloin like 15 seconds after the banana bread, is not the first thing that should be coming to mind. Obviously, if you're feeling a bit of pressure because banana bread and purloin have been done on ballroom, that's understandable, but it doesn't add up as a full narrative. We got some Disney here with
Yes, we
Pizzelio on
do.
spy and trying to bring it back to 3-3 in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Well, it would be going to 4-2 at this point, I believe.
Oh, it's no Sunbro. Yeah, Sunbro won that last game because I'm silly.
Yes.
Yeah, Sunbro's running
So
away
it's
with it.
4-1 currently.
The concern I have for Pizzelio, oh goodness, is a bit of the etiquette stuff. This little book walkaway included. He's been a bit hasty going through his actions, like he's putting down statues a bit quick and whatnot. And even if you're not necessarily like well attuned to etiquette things, it just looks wrong. Like even the first day YouTubers who are screaming when they're playing still notice this jerky behavior.
Yeah, you always want to have that smooth behavior, even while you're breaking etiquette, you know. Um, so Pizzelio has been. I'm not sure if they've been exactly punished for that quite yet. We did see them get shot after a quick walk away from statues earlier, so maybe Sunbro is on top of that. But Pizzelio is still just gonna go back to green bookcase here.
Yeah, so the reason why you'd pull out books and then put them back in the same bookcase is generally going to be to lose suspicion, and that's the sort of thing that you'd have to prep. Most
I will.
opponents don't do that. Some do, and you might get some value out of it. But Pizzelio's doing it almost every game at this point. I'm not
Yeah,
sure the logic.
I like this decision to time add that we've done here. We
Banana
have
bread.
just not had much progress, and we need some more time on the clock to get things done.
Yeah, when we talk about
What
progress,
he's
it's the
offering us.
seduction target's just been walking around a lot, and even like meeting them at the blue bookcase here would be awkward.
Innocent Dream Take will slow us down even more if we want to go to like statues or anything like that. So,
Our seduction target
still
does
no
another
progress
inspect. They
forthcoming.
actually would be done with inspects if it wasn't for the alibi they got from the banana bread.
Alright, looks like we're heading somewhere,
This
and
looks
it's
like
not
a
next to
bit of
us
a
two.
just indecision by Pizzelio. I think he considered inspects and then realized he doesn't actually want to do inspects. Instead, he wants to do purloin potentially. We're requesting.
Yeah, we have just requested a drink from Toby here. Here comes the purloin. It's a green, so we're just gonna reject. Green purloin's very strong. Will he just walk away
And
from this?
the
Yes,
sniper
he
is
will.
zoomed in somewhere completely different. They
Zooms
still
in on
see
the
the list
list.
there, but they absolutely did not see the reject. Taft might be in trouble if he picks this up.
Taft does, in fact, look like he's picking it up. So there goes the list. Can Sunbro
List is
hold his
seen
shot
gone.
on the people he thinks that will have rejected?
We were at statues. We could even cop a low light here if we're
Yeah,
lucky.
well, in fact, we were at statues without ever being a highlight for being at statues, and I think that's kind of telling. Sunbird previously has been highlighting for all statue visits, so we could go to a side statues later, and maybe Sunbird will think, hey, this is their first statue visit. It would be very, very good for us. We still need a lot of flirt progress, though. Only 24% currently.
We're getting to a point here, and spec swap is on the table, but you'd rather not swap when you've already done the purloin, and he seems to not have a good lockdown on the purloin, at least from our perspective. Quick inspect, break the animation. What's the fourth mission? Is it bug? It looks like a bug. It is a bug. Sniper.
Yeah, it's a bug, and it doesn't look like Sunbird is gonna shoot for it. I like the adapting here from Pizzelio to go for that bug instead of trying to rush that flirt. Rushing that flirt might not even worked,
Oh yeah,
and it can
the
be very
flirt was
obvious.
off the
So
table. The swap, I think, is actually just worse than that bug. And microfilm and fingerprint take a bit too much time. He made the absolutely correct decision in my mind. And then he also had the execution to do it and still keep the angle so the arm couldn't be particularly seen. The double walking bugs are where the you and the ambassador are walking are can be quite difficult.
yeah, and that means that Pizzelio has in fact brought it back to 4-2 now, heading into the second half of Ballroom with Sunbro on Bling.
Yeah, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, playing it. It's a exhausting game playing these 4 of 8s with a lot of cover. Starting off with Ballroom and Tan. Aquarium's the other one that comes to mind. You don't get the really long games where you have a lot of opportunities to catch like you do in the 5 of 8s. It really comes down to can you catch these bugs? Can you catch these purloins with the bad angle? Um, and the game doesn't extend to 4 minutes and 30 seconds like it does on Cooking with Darren, for example. We got another
Yeah,
quick book, another
ano-
quick flirt. These guys are on a script, and it's going to be the first person to figure that out that is going to take a real advantage on the sniper side.
yeah, taking out the books really early, taking them out really quick, or just doing the early statues. Also, neither player has gone without statues yet, I believe. However, Sunbro, I believe, will be the first one to actually go for this direct microfilm. Actually, no, did it once earlier as Smallman, then got shot for it. But it doesn't seem like he's getting shot for it this time.
I'm
And
wondering if we intended to go mill statue here, where left foot's on the left pad, the right foot's on the right pad, but we are doing the side statue, so we can't complete inspects. It does mean we'll have to visit again to complete the mission. It does give us the option to do things like inspect swap, and we can do it quite quickly. If we go in here and flirt and then go swap, we are formally doing a rush. It'd be quite quick. Search your targets low.
yeah, unfortunately, our ST leaves the conversation we wanted to be in, so we're gonna have to go back a little bit here. Sunbro is a highlight due to the statue visit that is pretty rote, has once again caught the spy using the statue highlights. So here comes that full flirt, easy close white, doesn't matter, as long as it wasn't red, that would have made it.
The other option here is purloin. We're taking it. These guys are hitting a lot of green purloins.
Yeah, the
Saving
purloin
your green
specifically.
saving your green test for purloin. I love it. We do have the option of banana bread. It's not terrible.
Banana bread.
It just makes our inspect look a bit more awkward.
Yeah, but then again,
But a
what
highlight's
spy
gonna
would
take.
go to half
The
inspects and
highlight's
then
gonna
do
take.
no more inspects?
So Disney takes after the banana bread. He could easily get himself shot, and he does.
Yeah,
So
I don't think we are gonna get shot there. Either there was gonna be no shot, or Disney was gonna get shot, and either way, Sunbro was going to win that game, going up 5-2.
yeah, so we put ourselves in a really good spot here. So a highlight took the purloin, which is obviously optimal. In this situation, you just get the shot. With the one inspect, if you don't realize that the microfilms happened, then you're going to be waiting for that last inspect as the reason to shoot. So Sunbro was in a good spot to get civilians shot and mission complete. And that's really like when you're looking at how to play your best spy play. If you're doing both of those things, you're on the right track.
Absolutely, and Pizzelio definitely needs to, bring it back a spy game here if they want to have any chance of really, taking control of this game. In fact, losing this spy game would mean that they are locked into at best getting a draw. So they really want this one.
Yeah, it's not necessarily high stakes, and the challenger scene has already been kind of locked in with a few players just absolutely dominating. But you do want to get some points in the board, be able to go into the end of the season, and go, look at this. I can play this game. I'm ready. Let's do it again. Season
Yeah.
6. Let's go. Pizzelio, Irish, Ballroom, 3, 2, 1, playing it.
And it is like kind of difficult to be joining so late into Challenger. You're not likely to be making the top spot unless you're just some kind of prodigy who hasn't, who's just all over it. Just because you haven't had, that 10 weeks of constant play that the other challenger players have had. Both Sunbro and Pizzelio are pretty late joiners in that respect. So
Yeah, I think the best examples that come to mind are like players like Dells, who's started off losing his first game in Oak to Cupcake, and then that's not where books go.
uh oh,
Hold up.
uh oh. Well, we're kind of hidden behind General, actually. Okay. Sunbro just zooms in on us, is like, I don't think that's right, and then highlights us. Not a shot, mind you, because Sunbro is like, it's so weird. Is it just something I haven't seen before? So no shot. Although I don't think this is good for our chances.
Yeah. The real problem is we also did the microphone while the laser was like on our head. Uh, Even if you're in a world where you're like, I'm not 100% sure on the etiquette, maybe spies or not spies, AIs should
Wait,
read.
wait,
No,
we're
bro,
no
don't do this.
longer a highlight.
We do still have the problem. We need to get the blue if we're ever doing microfilm. I would honestly consider just not doing the microfilm. It's one of the big
Oh
problems with
god, this
microfilm is
is
you kind of
this is
committed
something
yourself to
right
it.
here. Maybe maybe Sunbro thought we were on the painting tab.
It does
Maybe.
happen. It's usually between the painting that has Seek and Queen, and we might even visit it here to show which one.
Well,
I'll
no,
just
we're
shoot his
gonna go
his
center
statue. Come on,
statues
son, bro.
because
Don't
because
don't don't,
we
don't reward
need to
this
go to center
misbehavior.
statues every single time.
Get a quick book, go to statues, just do the things. Oh, some bro in chat saying that he thought Irish was on the painting pad. So the highlight might
Okay.
have simply just been for the microfilm itself. If it was for the microfilm, this is gonna be touchy. Let's check out that laser.
Yeah, here comes the microfilm. We do have a little bit of cover from General and
He's
Toby
giving
and
it. He's putting it behind the pole.
Alice. It's a
Who
green microfilm, so it's not seen. It's gonna be put back, and we only need one more mission now.
on the sniper laser? It was ridiculous. So he was trying to find an angle. He takes a moment to look at something else, and we're right behind the pillar. And then as soon as the microfilm's done, he pops around and zooms in. But it's just a moment too late. We still need our fourth mission though. Double agent's not helping us out. Hopefully they go into
Yeah,
conversation.
not
Otherwise, we're
spending
looking at things like
conversation either.
purloin. We get Alpha the drink.
Oh,
Don't take
double
it.
is
Nope.
very nice.
Banana bread. Good job.
It's a white contact, so we might get shot for it anyways. I know we know Sunbro
Banana
really
bread.
did not like us earlier. He was
We
trying to
do need to
stare down
respond to
our
Toby, by the way.
microfilms, but
Yeah, Toby.
we're not being stared at, and the wrong shot comes off on Alice,
Okay,
and
so
Pizzelio stays alive.
I know that most people are like, maybe you should shoot for doing the book at statues, but honestly, he made Toby give up, and Toby's have feelings too. So, I just can't allow anybody to give up on Toby and get away with it. I think while Pizzelio wins the spy game, he loses my heart.
All right. Well, that well with that somber note, we'll move into pub.
Okay, we got Seek, and you can't ignore this, Toby. He's at a bar. In three, two, one, playing it.
In fact, Toby could ignore you, but he doesn't because he cares and he's good at his job. We get a nice early flirt because Oresty kind of steps up next to us a little bit. It's kind of far away, it's only 19%, but it's still flirt progress that we didn't have to work for.
You know what the biggest blessing is here? Pub doesn't have a bookcase. So we can't be baited into
Banana
making
bread.
the same questionable decisions every single game. We are instead going for quick rush here, honestly. The banana bread covering the purloin delegate to red dress. We do have the 19% flirt.
Yeah.
We might want to finish flirt, but you do have the option of just going to the statue right now.
Yeah. And here comes our second flirt, pretty far away again, so only 41%, but it is progress. We're still gonna need two flirts regardless of, whatever we hit from here on out.
Okay. Obviously, a game-winning state would be if red dress just goes to statue. That would be an
We,
obvious shot since banana
we
bread
pick up a
and purloin would be
briefcase
done.
and return it. There are no fingerprints on right now, so there is no suspicion to be gained here.
Red dress didn't even cop a highlight. Notably, neither did the spy. Hello,
Alright.
seduction target. No,
No,
Sunbro!
no, we don't care about our ST. We're gonna go straight into statues here. The
This
path
is...
by the ambassador might be a bit, suspicious, but here comes the mission win countdown, and Pizzelio needs to shoot now or forever hold their peace. And it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Sunbro takes another win, going up to 6-3, locking in at least a draw.
I don't agree with the decisions. I think you take that flirt there, and you're happy about it. That being said, if you're confident you got away with a purloin, spec works. But if that's the case, you were going to win doing flirt anyways. So, apples and more apples. We got Duke on spy side, and
Yes, we do.
Pizzelio trying to keep this alive for the tie in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
More importantly, we
No.
want to see Courtyard.
Oh, I would like to see
Yeah,
Courtyard.
we will see Courtyard if Pizzelio manages to win this the spy side. So go Pizzelio, I guess. If
In the
only so
most
Kletos can see it.
in the most predictable thing possible. There's no bookcases,
Oh, and we
but
break
there are
animation,
inspect.
setting this down as well.
Yeah, take that, Simba. Are we bugging? We're not bugging.
I see you picked up the good old Simba Slam terminology.
I believe I made the Slimba Sam's
You did?
terminology.
Okay. Then, in fact, you have picked up, out of nothing.
Yeah, so the Simba Slam is based on the scene in Lion King where it goes Ah Kenya babadi babada, and Rafiki is holding Simba over the Pride Rock, and then if you break the animation, it looks like you're just dropping Simba off Pride Rock. It's not a
Not
very
as
nice
dropping.
imagery.
You're aptly named. You're slamming him down.
Yeah, I mean, Pride Rock looks like
Banana
hundreds of
bread.
feet. The giraffes were singing. It's not a good look, honestly. Banana
This
Bread here, and it's with a seduction. Sorry, a
it's
suspected
it's
double
it's with an
agent.
SDA, but it's
Uh,
fake.
yeah, we're framing ourselves, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've got a purloin going, so maybe that's going to save us here
There
because
you
Wheels
go.
is the highlight, and it does. And Wheels takes the shot for us, and Pizzelio makes it so we get to see Courtyard.
Yeah, so he does exactly the same play we saw in the other pub game with the banana bread covering a purloin. But in this instance, um, it's not game winning because it was a fake, and it gives the sniper enough time to shoot the
Wow.
taker.
That was like the most instant shot I've ever seen for a bar purloin. Like just no thought given at all. It's just
So I know it. I know you're the spy. Wait.
yep. Of course the spy would direct purloin on pub. It happens all the time, I swear.
All right.
But
So we
anyway,
actually get to see Courtyard.
yep. But anyway, maybe they just did that shot so we can see Courtyard.
I do like Courtyard in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Okay, so there's no bookcases here.
No bookcases, but there are statues.
These guys, it's just formulaic at this point. They see statue take statue.
I mean, look, our ST's doing it too. Everybody is taking statues right now. It's just in vogue, okay?
My instinct here is just based on the number of green. Oh
Oh, bug.
goodness,
That doesn't take. Will we get shot for it?
no.
Doesn't look like it. No.
Based on my instincts here, we've hit so many green purloins.
Oh. Yeah. That's exactly
Where's my
what just
paycheck?
happened.
Where is my
Oh.
paycheck?
Oh.
This is
Oh.
sweet.
We
This is
request a drink and
sweet.
we take it. Oh, that's so sneaky, Sunbro. Using the cheese. Maybe Pizzelio hasn't seen it being a new player. Sometimes you don't know about these cheeses in the game mechanics that you can do. This is pretty well known as far as this kind of purloin thing goes. But if you haven't seen it before, it can take you really by surprise. And here
I don't
comes
like
that
this.
purloin.
So we've gone back into the conversation next to where the
Yeah,
purloin's happening. We did not hide as
Banana
far
bread.
away from it as possible. Mom's the only person who could have completed this purloin if you don't acknowledge the cheese, because the taker was the double agent. The banana bread comes off. We just need one more flirt. We're actually just gonna rush this down. Flirt
yeah.
cooldown
Will
has
we get this flirt
expired.
off on this window pad? We
Ooh,
do,
that was
but it's only
close.
95%. It's only
Okay,
95%, so we still need one more.
we got 90 seconds. We can actually chill here. We don't need to do this chase. We're gonna do it anyways. You do not need to be this close. You do not
Bam,
need to talk that
100%
fast.
instant talk.
Yep.
Will we get shot for it? Sunbro going for the win in 5 seconds. Needs to be shot by Pizzelio to stay alive. 3, 2, 1. No shot comes off. That is it. Sunbro takes the set.
Sunbro wanted that 129% flirt.
I've never seen two people have so little respect for each other. It's just impressive that like every single time, just take the quick talk, just take the first statue, just take the first book. It makes for some really entertaining spy party, and I'm happy we casted this.
Yep. Whoever picked this set, good choice. All
And
right.
well played, Sunburn. Well played, Pizzelio, actually. That
Yeah.
both the players clearly showing potential. If they can just hit green purloins every single time, you're gonna win games.
Yeah. Apparently, I mean, even I can't do that these days.